What should we do about math education in America? And how can you ensure that your child has the foundation that they need to thrive in the AI revolution? My name is Amos Tarfa, and I have taught mathematics for over 12 years. I've been writing math and science curriculum to inspire students to be like people like Isaac Newton, James Clerk Maxwell, and so on. And in this video, I want to talk to you briefly about the attitude we should have towards mathematics in this time that we're living in. You know, one of the things that is interesting is that the mathematics that is used for AI discussions or AI models is the same mathematics that engineers use in different aspects of engineering. It's the same mathematics that people use in CT scanners. And it's the same mathematics, of course, that is used with AI, right? How do we ensure that students have a solid base in mathematics? Well, one of the things I would encourage families to realize is that mastery-based education is the only way forward in math education. There is no way around it. Think about how you learn anything. You always want to move at the pace of mastery. You have to master one thing, you have to know it really well, and then you move on to the next level, and then you move on to the next level. But see, our education system was built on a sort of this industrial revolution model of grade, like 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and then we put that on top of our math education. It's not going to work. This method of teaching mathematics is not going to work at this time. Instead, what you want for your children is to do a quick diagnostic or whatever type of diagnostic you need to do. We have some free diagnostics as well. Do a test that shows you exactly what your child's math ability is based on different topics. And then make sure you go back and fix any gaps they have, working with a tutor, working with a math specialist, whatever you need to do. Your goal should be, I want to make sure my child has the math foundation to thrive. Because if you think about 2026 to 2040, let me just list a few things that are sort of very popular right now. Number one, we have the artificial intelligence, right? That's a big part of the technological advancement happening right now. There's going to be a lot of work with data science. There's going to be a lot of work with quantum computing, a lot of work with space exploration. I'm not going to Mars, but I'm just saying some people want to go to space in certain places, right? But you need to see that all the things for the technological advancement that we're discussing right now all have something in common: mathematics. Mathematics is the backbone of a lot of those things. But the crazy thing is this: the reason why we should learn mathematics is not because it's going to help us get to space or break, like get a better way of moving to a higher level in our AI architecture for different applications, or understanding quantum computing better. That's not why we should learn mathematics fundamentally. I believe we should learn mathematics fundamentally because it's beautiful. But if you believe that it's beautiful and you work hard and you love it and you do it well, then the standards of any state in America right now will be too low for you. Every standard in America right now is too low for someone who loves mathematics and wants to keep doing more of it. So we've written a program called Counter to Calculus, a framework, and we have these workbooks, some of which are behind me right here. So the workbooks guide you, right? They give you a page, a topic, and a page. You can use different textbooks, whatever you want to use to sort of write the examples for that particular page. So the page just tells you addition of fractions. Now you need to use your textbook, which we have recommended textbooks for all the books behind me. But you basically can use whatever textbook you're using to fill out the section on addition of fractions. You write down the examples, you do some practice problems, and you save that workbook. So then what happens is you don't throw away those workbooks until you are done with your college education or with your trade school education. You just never know when you might need to go back and review logarithms. You just never know. So we want to teach people how to study. We also want to help them have this journal to track their progress. So we think, and I believe, the mathematics should not be about its usefulness alone. It needs to be about its inherent beauty. Just like classical music is beautiful, right? I love Handel. And Handel's Messiah is one of the most beautiful things in the history of the world. Written in 1741, by the way, around the same time that Leonard Euler was doing his work. Isn't that interesting? Leonard Euler wrote The Elements of Algebra, and he was doing his work around the same time. Literally, they were contemporaries. The same time as Handel was doing The Messiah, which I believe came out, they did the performance 1741 in April. I bring that up because when you listen to classical music, you're not asking, when am I ever going to use this? You're just enjoying it. When I do mathematics, when I look at different things from mathematics, I just enjoy doing the mathematics. Not because of its application, which there are a lot of them, because it's beautiful. I want to help children appreciate mathematics like that, and I want to help families appreciate mathematics like that. One of the ways we're going to do that is regular webinars. 1 hour on Saturdays, we're just going to do math problems, answer questions people have about curriculum, and discuss strategies. There's no one size fits all when it comes to curriculum. Some students work better with this curriculum versus that curriculum, but the underlying principle I want to encourage families to realize is that it should always be about math mastery and making sure that your child is moving at the pace of their mastery. Not based on any grade level, not based on any labels of any levels that don't have to match with your child's ability. You want to encourage your child to move at the pace of their mastery. That reduces the chances of them being frustrated. And I can guarantee and promise you that your child will be much better off if you go with that kind of framework than with one that requires them to rush through certain things. If your child's school tells you, oh, you need to rush through this and rush through that, there's a problem. Mathematics doesn't really care about anybody's age or grade level. All it cares about is, do you have the prerequisites to do the next topic? So, what do we do about mathematics education in the AI age? We raise the bar. We get children to do more mathematics. We stop the summer breaks. There's no point in that, especially in the AI age. People should learn math year round and take breaks, even if they have to take little breaks here and there. But this age we're living in, it's so critical that children don't get holes in their math education. They should keep building, they should keep growing. So let's find ways to inspire students to want to do math on Saturdays. So we have to tell them sometimes, hey, you got to slow down and not be doing math all the time. I've had students who want to do math on Sundays and all week, and I'm like, no, we're gonna rest on Sunday. How cool would that be to get students to do that? That's what we want to get to. Inspire the students to care so much that they'll do math even when it's Sunday, even when it's the weekend. The answer to what we do about math education in the AI age is to raise the bar and then provide the support for students to reach their highest potential in mathematics. That's the way forward. Let me know if you have any questions, thoughts, comments, objections, anything you want me to cover in the series about helping parents to inspire their children to be the best they can be in mathematics. Speaking of being the best that you can be, people like Leonard Euler, who wrote, he lived from 1707 to 1783. It's because of people like Euler that these things work today. So, I would love to raise the next generation of Eulers and Newtons and James Clerk Maxwell's. If you would love to join any of our tutoring programs, we're opening a new cohort on January 5th, 2026. You can join us. We do 8-week classes in all the core subjects of math: pre-algebra, algebra 1, algebra 2, geometry, pre-calc, calc 1, calc 2, calc 3, linear algebra, data science, differential equations. We're basically providing the world with quality math education year-round. Why? Because math is beautiful. Thank you for watching. Take care and have a blessed day.